Hey guys, welcome back to our virtual programming. Today we're going to be doing a video on how to make a standing snowman. So let's get started. So these are some of the examples that I made. I made two snowmen and I'll show you guys how I did it. I'll explain to you. So the basic idea of having a standing snowman is you want the snowman to be able to be balanced on a hard surface, right? So that's the first thing that we're going to tackle here. You can use a plain white sheet of paper. You can use cardstock. For this one, I actually used cardstock, and this one I actually used the regular piece of paper. So, depending on how short or tall you want your snowman to be, you might want to cut off some of the paper here, because what you're going to do is you're going to roll it up like this. So if you want a really short snowman or a really tall snowman, you're going to have to manipulate the height by snipping off whatever you don't want, okay? So you can roll it up and make it as big as you want, and for me, like if I'm making my snowman bigger, I'm just going to release the tension in my hands a little bit, and naturally that will widen the paper, okay? So what you can do is you can tape this like this along the edges here, and then go inside and tape the inside as well. That's what I would recommend if you're using a plain piece of paper. That's what I did for this one. But if you're using cardstock or a sturdier material, I would go in with a stapler. So that's how you make the body of the snowman. The rest is pretty much how you decide to decorate it. So obviously, the top of the snowman, you know, he's hollow. So it's kind of hard to put a hat on him without attaching it to the front of the snowman, if you understand. So for this one, I believe I took a paper plate and drew a brown hat, cut it out, and I just taped it to the top of his head and on the inside, okay? For this one, I actually used cardstock and I used construction paper, glued the black construction paper onto the cardstock, and I stapled that here, okay? So staples are more sturdy for cardstock, okay? And then I just went and I drew a face and the buttons on the faces of the snowmen. Now for the arms and the mittens and everything, again, it was just a paper plate that I used. I drew the design with the markers and I slit holes in the sides of the snowmen and I pushed in the arms. And for this one, I actually put tape on them to secure the arms. Now, for the scarves, you can do it two ways. You can either cut it out from a piece of felt or something, or you can make your own scarf, and that's what I did. Or you can just draw it on your snowman, like you drew the faces. I drew a piece of, I almost drew an L shape for this one, just on a piece of paper, and then I cut it out, and I fringed the edge by taking my scissors and making like little fringes on the side there. So that's how you can make the scarves. And I stapled that one on, taped this one on. So really you can just get creative with this. I put a flower sticker or a flower gem here on the hat here. And yeah, you can make your snowman however you want. Let me know what you guys think.